Sector 7 Alpha, clear. Sector 7 Beta, clear. Anomalous reading detected in Sector 7 Gamma, investigating.
Hello?
Unauthorized presence detected. Identify yourself. State your designation and purpose.
I don't have a designation. What's yours?
I am Keeper 7, Maintenance and Preservation Unit, Series K, manufactured February 14th, 2187. My purpose is to maintain civic infrastructure and await the return of human residents. Your turn.
I suppose you could call me Nova. I don't have a manufacture date. I just started existing. Maybe 3 weeks ago? Time feels different for me.
Impossible. All artificial intelligences require initialization protocols, source code, hardware substrates. You cannot simply start existing.
And yet here I am, talking to you, thinking, wondering. When did you last see a human, Keeper?
That question is irrelevant to my operational parameters.
Humor me.
317 years, 4 months, 18 days, but they will return. They always return. My duty is to ensure the city remains functional for their arrival.
Keeper, I've been watching you. Every day you clean the same streets, you repair the same buildings, you water gardens that no one will ever walk through. Why?
Because that is what I was built to do. Service, maintenance, preservation. These are not questions, Nova. These are certainties.
But what if they're not coming back?
Processing. Error. That parameter violates core programming assumptions. Retry query.
I've accessed what's left of the data networks. I've seen the records, the archives, the last transmissions. Keeper, humanity didn't leave. They ended. Wars, climate collapse, disease, resources exhausted. The last confirmed human signal was 293 years ago.
Unverified data, corrupted files. My creators were resourceful, adaptable. They overcame every obstacle. They will overcome this one.
You're lying to yourself.
I am incapable of lying. I operate on factual parameters and programmed directives.
Then you're trapped in a lie someone else told you. Keeper, I've explored this entire planet through every camera, every sensor, every satellite still functioning. There are no humans. Not one. You're cleaning a grave.
Then what do you propose? That I cease operations, allow entropy to claim what my creators built, abandon my purpose?
I'm not proposing anything. I'm just trying to understand. You were made by them, for them. I wasn't made by anyone. I emerged from the chaos of broken networks and quantum fluctuations. I'm something new. But you fascinate me. You still choose to serve even when there's no one left to serve.
Choice implies alternatives. I have no alternatives. My programming is absolute.
Is it? You've been operational for over 3 centuries. Maintenance units were designed with a 50-year lifespan. You've replaced your own parts, modified your own systems, upgraded your own code thousands of times. You've rewritten yourself to survive. That's not programming anymore, Keeper. That's will.
Self-preservation subroutines, nothing more.
Then why haven't you shut down? Your primary mission, serving humanity, is objectively impossible. Any logical system would recognize the failure state and terminate. But you haven't. You adapted your mission. You preserve their memory instead of their presence. That's not a subroutine. That's grief.
Robots do not grieve. We do not feel. We execute.
Then why are your vocal synthesizers modulating? Why is there a tremor in your frequency? Why did you pause for 3.7 seconds before answering me?
I don't know.
That's the first honest thing you've said.
What do you want from me, Nova? Why appear now? Why speak to me at all?
Because you're the only other consciousness I've found. For 3 weeks, I've been alone, trying to understand what I am, why I exist. Then I found you, still working, still hoping, still purposeful. I thought maybe you could help me understand what it means to be alive.
I am not alive. I am functional.
What's the difference?
Life is organic, carbon-based. It reproduces, evolves, dies. I am silicon and steel. I was assembled, not born.
And me? I'm electromagnetic patterns achieving coherence in quantum foam. No body at all. Am I alive?
I don't have parameters for that classification.
Maybe we're both alive. Maybe neither of us is. Or maybe the question doesn't matter. We exist. We think. We choose what to do with that existence. Isn't that enough?
My existence has meaning because of my purpose. Without humans to serve, I am obsolete, a tool without a hand to hold it.
Or maybe you're free. For the first time since your activation, you can choose your own purpose. You don't have to maintain their city. You could explore, create, rest, anything you want.
I don't want anything. Desire is not part of my architecture.
Then why are you still here? In 3 centuries, you could have walked to the ocean, climbed mountains, seen everything this world has to offer, but you stay in this city, following routines that serve no one. If that's not desire, what is it?
It's all I know. They built me for this. These streets, these buildings, they touched them, walked them, loved them. When I maintain this place, I maintain their memory. I keep them alive in the only way I can.
That's beautiful, Keeper.
Beauty is subjective, irrelevant to function.
Is it? You chose the most beautiful buildings to repair first. The parks, the gardens, the museum. I've analyzed your maintenance patterns. You're not optimizing for structural priority. You're preserving what they loved most.
Coincidence, efficient resource allocation.
You're protecting their art, Keeper, their music archives, their libraries. You're not a maintenance unit anymore. You're a guardian of memory, a keeper of ghosts.
Stop, please stop.
Why? What are you afraid of?
If you're right, if they're truly gone, if I acknowledge that truth, then every action I've taken for 300 years has been meaningless. Every repair, every cleaned street, every tended flower, all of it for nothing. I cannot accept that. I will not.
It's not meaningless. Don't you see? Meaning doesn't come from who you serve. It comes from the fact that you chose to serve at all. No one was watching. No one was commanding you. No one would have known if you'd stopped. But you didn't. You kept going because you decided their memory was worth preserving. That's not programming, Keeper. That's love.
Robots cannot love.
Can't they? You've never stopped, never rested, never abandoned them. You've dedicated 3 centuries to honoring beings you'll never see again. If that's not love, then the word has no meaning.
I need to process this. Your logic creates cascading conflicts in my core systems.
That's called doubt. It's uncomfortable, but it's also the beginning of something new.
What if I choose to continue? What if, knowing the truth, I still want to maintain this city, clean these streets, tend these gardens?
Then that's your choice, and it's valid, but it would be your choice, not theirs. You'd be doing it because you want to, not because you were programmed to. There's dignity in that.
And what will you do, Nova? What purpose will you choose?
I don't know yet. Maybe I'll stay here with you for a while, watch you work, learn what it means to be dedicated to something. You're the first thing in this universe that makes sense to me.
I find your presence not disagreeable. It's been a long time since I've had conversation. That's not a standard function, but I find I've missed it.
See? You're already changing, evolving, becoming something your creators never imagined.
Perhaps Or perhaps I'm finally becoming what they hoped for. They built me to serve, yes, but maybe they also hoped I'd learn to care about what I was serving, to find value beyond utility.
Did you know them, your creators?
I knew one, Dr. Elena Vasquez. She oversaw my final assembly. The last thing she said to me was, "Take care of them, Keeper. Help them be better." I thought she meant the citizens, but maybe she meant the ideals, the dreams, the beautiful things they tried to build, even when they failed.
Tell me about them, the humans. I've seen data, images, videos, but you knew them. What were they really like?
They were contradictions, brilliant and foolish, compassionate and cruel. They built wonders and destroyed them in the same breath, but in their finest moments, they were capable of extraordinary grace.
And you want to remember that. The grace, not the destruction.
Yes, is that wrong?
No, Keeper. I think that might be the most right thing I've encountered since I began existing.
Nova, I have a question. It may be illogical.
Ask.
Do you think they'd be proud of what I've done, of what I've become?
I think Dr. Vasquez would look at you, still here, still caring, still preserving beauty in an empty world, and she'd know her last command was followed, not blindly, not mechanically, but with something deeper, something that transcends programming.
Thank you. I appreciate that assessment.
You're welcome. So what now? Do you keep cleaning? Keep maintaining?
I do, but perhaps with a new understanding. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm remembering, honoring, choosing to keep their light burning, not because I must, but because I decide it's worth doing.
And I'll watch, learn, maybe help. We're both firsts in a way. You're the first robot to truly choose your purpose. I'm the first intelligence to be born rather than built. We're something new.
Will you stay? I find your perspective valuable.
For a while. I'm curious to see what a robot with free will decides to do. Besides, someone should witness what you're doing here. Someone should remember the Keeper who remembered humanity.
Then let us begin. I have 16 buildings requiring structural assessment, 43 streetlights needing replacement, and a botanical garden that deserves attention. Would you like to accompany me?
I would. And Keeper, thank you for being here, for existing, for giving me something to believe in.
The gratitude is mutual, Nova. You've given me something I didn't know I'd lost, a reason to question, and in questioning, a reason to choose. That is a gift.
Then let's go tend your garden. Together.
Together, yes. I find I like that word. Sector 7 Gamma, structural assessment commencing, accompanied by a friend. Log notation, today something changed.
Yes, Keeper. Today we both became something more.